So I started this project to kind of deal with my boredom um, from being locked down in the house for all this time. But it kind of turned into like a passion project, and it's taken me super long to record all these shoes. It I did it twice because I deleted the whole uh, first shot of all this. Um, but I'm figuring it out. Oh, it's been a fun time recording all these sneakers and kind of showing my collection. And I hope that whoever watches this ends up enjoying it. Okay, first we're gonna start off with the avocado toast Shadow 6000s. These are a really fun pair. They came out last summer. They're featured on like Jimmy Fallon and stuff like that, and I really like this pair. It's not a collab or anything like that, just a straight up release from Saucony. Next is the Carolina Mustard colorway of the Saucony. I think they are called oh man, I think they're Jazz Originals, or here, let me take a look real quick. Yes, Jazz Originals. These are a collaboration with Sneakers out of North Carolina. Really fun pair. I usually don't like yellow shoes, but real inexpensive collaboration with Saucony, but they have great materials. Next, we've got another Saucony. These are Shadow Originals in the Black Raz colorway. These are okay. Another real inexpensive shoe when I got it. And my my business professor complimented these in class one day. Out of all the shoes I wore, these are the ones that she really liked. So that's good. All right, these are Shadow Masters. These are a collab with Ubik. We're gonna see a lot of Ubik collabs. I really love these. Another Saucony shoe, and they are, I believe, the colorway is called Atlantic Dusk or something like that. I'm not quite sure, but absolutely love these shoes. Great color, lots of fun. Next, we've got Shadow Ones. You can tell I've worn mine quite a bit. I really love these. These are the pair from, I think, 2018. Really love this shoe. You can't go wrong with a pair of ones. This actually, I think, a year ago or 2 years ago, these are my rainy day shoes. Not because they are beaters by any stretch of the imagination, but because they're just so durable and they can hold up. So I really love this shoe. Remember, the resale was like extremely low when they first came out, and now they've skyrocketed up to $400. So great shoe. Really happy to have them. Next, we've got Altitudes from 2010. This is a great shoe as well. I really like the 13s. They're tougher to wear in 2020, but I mean, this is just, I can't really call it a classic pair, but I really like this pair. They've held up great over the last 10 years. Next, I've got Laser 4s. These were one of my supervisors in the Navy. His son had gotten in trouble, and so my supervisor took the liberty of selling his shoes, and I couldn't pass up on a great deal. So Laser 4s, great pair. I love the details in there and stuff like that. But a really fun pair. Got another pair of Sauconys. This is the Saucony Aya. These released last summer, and I'm still kind of on the fence about them. There was a great collab with Raised by Wolves and Saucony with this model, but I like them, but you definitely gotta wear these in the summertime. It's definitely a summer shoe. All right, we've got the undefeated Converse Low. Great collaboration. I really like the varsity jacket style on here. Really cool shoe. They came with a dust bag and multiple laces, of course. So great dust bag right here with that undefeated script, and then multiple laces. Really fun shoe. I really like those. We've got a pair of red Vans. These came out back during the Red October craze. Everybody wanted to make everything this color of red, and I fell I fell prey to the hype. So I still have them. Not really much I can do with them, but we'll see in the future if we can't make these work. Next, we've got another pair of Vans. Same thing, really tough to make these work in 2020, but I've definitely beat the crap out of these. Matter of fact, when I was in Virginia, these were my beach shoes. I don't do flip-flops or slides or anything like that. I'm a Vans with no socks type of guy for the beach. But yeah, leopard print Vans. Not really much to do with them in 2020. Maybe this summer, if we get out the house, I might try and make them work. But those I've got other options. I've got much better options, so we'll see. A Tribe Called Quest, old schools. These are fun, really fun. These aren't really my style. The old school's never really been my style when it came to Vans. But I really like these. I like Tribe Called Quest. This is a really fun shoe. I love what they did with the laces. I love the upper. This is just a really great shoe. Okay, next I've got a collab with Bodega and Saucony on the G9 Shadow 6. I really like these. Obviously, they're a difficult pair to wear, but they got so much going on. But I mean, it's just a fire shoe. It took me a while to be able to find these in my size for a reasonable price that I was willing to pay. Either not a lot of people had these, or not a lot of people were willing to part with them. But I was very pleased when I was able to get my pair. Next, I've got Olive Nines. I really think that these are a very slept on pair of nines. But also, when you bring them out years later, they are very popular. People recognize them and have fond memories of these nines. But I really do like these nines. They don't have the original. I don't even think it's the original box. So no original box. I've got a replacement box, and I've got replacement Dr. Scholl's insoles in there. But still, nonetheless, a great pair. Okay, we've got Bordeaux 7s, not the most recent release, but the more recent, or excuse me, the earlier release, I believe from 2011. A phenomenal pair. I absolutely had to have them in my collection. I absolutely love this. It's a little bit, they're a little bit dusty, a little bit dirty, but still, I mean, for a shoe that's 9 years old, you really can't get a whole lot better than this, especially if you plan on wearing your shoes. All right, next we've got the Concord 11s. These are the pair from 2000 and I want to say 10 or 11. I'm not quite sure. I prefer them to be this shape and not the higher cut patent leather like they're releasing now. I know that the ones that they're releasing now are more true to the original, but like I don't care. I don't care. Um, I prefer these right here. You can see that these are aging beautifully. On camera they look more yellow on the upper than actually in hand. The sole is definitely aging very nicely. Um, but they have great character to them. This is almost a 10-year-old shoe as well. So, and I can still put them on today. I love these. Okay, next I've got another Shadow 6000. This was, I believe, an original colorway. These dropped last summer, and I just had to buy them. I'm a big fan of the Shadow 6000, as we're going to see. These aren't flashy, no big collab or anything like that, but still a very, very solid pair of shoes that I can't wait to wear this summer. Okay, we've got a ZX 9000. Really, really great pair of shoes. These have been releasing a lot from Adidas this year to celebrate the 30 years of the torsion bar, which is this technology down here. You can get this pair, I believe, off of Kith for like $72 or something like that. So if this is a pair that interests you, then definitely go for it. And then you can even get them off of GOAT for even less. Very inexpensive pair that I believe should have more hype than it actually has. All right, next we've got a 997 from Omleon Door. This is just an incredible incredible shoe. I had to have these. I'm a huge fan of Omleon Door. Not just their shoes, but their clothing as well. Like, I get the early access emails because they know that whatever they release, I'm gonna buy at least something. But yeah, these are just an incredible shoe. We can even see on this shoe what they do with colors is just phenomenal. They keep the classic gray for most of the upper, and then throw in some splashes. I don't have the other 997s that released alongside of these. I believe they were called Mulberry Purple or something like that, but definitely need those in the collection as well. Next, I've got the 24 Pilates collab with Gel-Lyte 3, or excuse me, with Asics on the Gel-Lyte 3 model. I believe these are called the Express. This color blocking is phenomenal. I can't think of any other Asics that has this color blocking, but it is just incredible. The use of colors is great. So I'm really pleased with these. Happy to have them in the collection as well. All right, we've got Chicago 6s from 2010. This is another shoe that has held up phenomenally over 10 years. I really like these. I love the 6. It's a shoe that released the year I was born in '92. But this is a great pair. I really like this shoe. Happy to have them. All right, next is the Jordan 7. These are the Hairs. Not the most recent release either. I believe these are from '08. And I mean, again, 12-year-old shoe that has held up remarkably in that time. 7s have got to have the best sole out of all of the Jordans. Absolutely love them. Great shoe. Great tongue on this one. Really like these. All right, we've got the Alexander Wang Puff Trainer. Alexander Wang collaboration with Adidas. These have definitely been worn. This is a shoe that people give me grief for at first, but these are I love these. I don't care what anybody says. I actually got these I got them for my birthday from my mom, my last birthday, and I'm really pleased with them. So, yeah, I like this shoe. All right, another shoe from the Alexander Wang and Adidas collaboration. This is the Turnout Trainer. Another, I think, is another great shoe. A lot of people disagree with me, but um, you can find both of these shoes, I'm pretty sure, on sale. They always go on sale. But these are just, I think these are a great shoe. We've got vintage Blazers in the lucid green colorway. I really like what Nike's doing with the Blazers, releasing so many of them, and they've got this vintage feel. I really like the green pair. This green pair right here. I believe these came out last summer. I have worn them, as you can see. But in high school, I wore Blazers, and this kind of brings me back to then. This is just a great pair. Next, I've got Obsidian 12s. Just a great pair of 12s, the dark blue and the white and this Carolina blue. You can't really beat these. I really like them. I like how they've aged. I believe these came out in 2012. Obviously worn, but great pair of Jordans. We've got powder blue 10s. Like I said, it's another great pair of Jordans. I love the striping down on the bottom of these. The 10s are definitely underappreciated in my opinion, but I like these. These have been in my collection a long time, so happy to have them. All right, next I've got this pair of EQT supports for the Chinese New Year, the year of the rooster. Really like these. I love the packaging in this box. Just a great shoe. I love how they did it. So this is a nice wooden box. As you can see, the inside is like mahjong tiles, and then the toe box is like rooster feathers to symbolize the year of the rooster. A great shoe. I really like these. These also came with a mahjong tile kind of hang tag, and just a nice touch that Adidas did with this shoe. Okay, next we've got the Adidas collaboration with Dragon Ball Z. This is the Frieza colorway on the young one, and to be honest, I really think that that Adidas dropped the ball on this collaboration. Not on this shoe, but with the other shoes that they did. They really forced a lot of bad models on us, and this is definitely the best shoe out of the whole collection, the whole collaboration. All right, this is the collaboration between Saucony and Play Cloths, which is Pusha T's clothing line. This is a motocross inspired shoe, as you can see there on the tongue. Really like these. These are a great shoe. They definitely stand out. Now we've got Columbia 4s. This dropped with when Jordan was trying to do like a lifestyle type of shoe, and while I appreciate their ambition, I think that they were a little bit off the mark with these. I mean, first, I don't like the oval laces on these to begin with. Then everything else just kind of, I mean, it's a great colorway, but I think we could have done a little bit better with these. Next, I've got another pair of young ones. These are not a Goku colorway. A lot of people do think that this is a Goku colorway, and it makes sense because of the colors, and that they released so close to the release of the Dragon Ball Z shoes. But I really like the young one, and this is a great shoe, great color that's gonna really pop. I usually don't do orange, but I've made an exception with these. All right, next I've got Black Varsity 6s, and as you can see, these are very, very, very old. I don't know if I could wear these today in the condition that they're in without them just completely disintegrating. But I'm happy I have them. It's a classic colorway. Great shoe, and they're aging beautifully. That yellowing is just so. I really, really do like that yellowing on there. A lot of people hate it, try and do things to prevent the yellowing or reverse it, but that yellowing is what I need. These come in a replacement New Balance box, so that's a lot of fun as well. All right, next are the Mars Landing Air Max 90s. These are a really slept on shoe from last year, and it's kind of surprising with how much hype the Moon Landing Air Max 90s got. A few years back, those just go for astronomical, no pun intended, prices. When the light hits these, you get that really nice yellow glow, and then those speckles along the midsole, those glow as well. So this is just a great shoe. All right, next I've got a Gel-Lyte 3. This is a collaboration between Bait and Saucony. I really, really like this pair. These are called the Guardians. This upper is made out of like this really, really tough material. I'm not quite sure what it is. And then you can see the toe box has like a metallic material, and then underneath it is a camo underlay. So I just think these are a really, really cool pair of shoes, done by Bait. All right, so these are Leopard Continental 80s. It's an ugly shoe, but I like ugly shoes. These were actually on sale, if you would believe that, on Adidas's website. This is the only pair of Continental 80s I have. But yeah, these are definitely a lot of fun. All right, we've got Chicago ones. These are not the 2015 pair, the better pair. This has the stiffer tongue, does not have the nylon tongue, but still, I mean, it's the classic colorway. Still a great shoe, definitely been worn. If I get the opportunity to get the ones with the nylon tongue for a good price, I would definitely be purchasing those without a doubt. All right, next is the Puma collaboration with Paul Stanley from the band Kiss. I really like the colorway. I'm not, a big Kiss fan. As you can see, the Paul Stanley tag in there. Paul Stanley put his name there as well. This is a fine shoe. I like the colorway. I like this hit of red on the back. But yeah, I had the opportunity to get them for under retail and pull the trigger. All right, we've got Air Max 98 in the cone colorway. This is one of the first colors to retro, either a year or two ago. I don't remember how long ago it was. And Nike has just oversaturated the market with Air Max 98. You can actually find them on sale at Foot Locker, definitely. But this is still a great colorway. There's a lot going on, but it seems to work, in my opinion. All right, we've got a pair of sixes. You can see these are factory lace. These came out in 2013, 2014. And I don't know, this pair was more of an impulse buy just because I could get them. They are starting to get a nice yellowing near the edges of the icy blue bottom. I was not a fan of this icy blue bottom when they were introduced, so I'm waiting for these to kind of turn more yellow before they get broken out, if they do get broken out. But still very similar to the Chicago pair. Just a minor difference with that color right there at the midsole. All right, next we've got the mint leaf Gel Light 5 from Kith and Ronnie 5. This is just a great shoe, very comfortable. Love the materials on them. They've definitely been worn. Great shoe for the summer. Next, I've got Jordan 3s from 2010. Great shoe. You can see they're not the pair with the Nike Air on the back, but you can see that is yellowing. These are aging really well. I love how they look. This is great. They've got that midsole cracking right there. Show some great character with these. Nobody's really looking at these to be pristine condition, and I'm loving how they're aging. These look great. All right, next I've got an Asics collab with Asphalt Gold. This is the Jugendstil colorway. I really had to have these when I saw pictures online or on Instagram. This is just a very elaborate, very clean pair of sneakers with great colors. You know, you really can't beat this. I believe these released in 2018, and just a phenomenal pair. Very comfortable. All right, next we've got a New Balance 999 duck camo colorway. Very fun pair for the end of summer. Great shoe, great quality of material. A lot of people don't like the 999, and that surprises me because this is just a really good model from New Balance. Okay, next I've got another great New Balance collab with St. Alfred out of Chicago on the 1500 colorway. I really love these. I love this all red shoe. These also came with red laces, but you know, like I said, that I'm not sure if these came out when the Red October stuff was coming out, but I had to break it up. I had to break up all the red with the tan laces that were provided. It came with this great dust bag right here that says St. Alfred on them. Just a nice classy touch from the boutique out of Chicago. Next I've got Taxi 12s. You know, not really much to say about these. I needed these when they released 2012, November of 2012, sometime around then. Absolutely had to have these, but you know, as times have changed, I'm kind of okay with them just sitting in my collection for a while until it's time to bring these back out again. But still a great shoe from Jordan. I really like this colorway. I don't have the playoff 12s, and that's a pair that I wouldn't mind grabbing in the future.